Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. And now, not today, everybody. We are continuing to go. We're continuing our adventure to Lake Acuity by now going through like the snow the free snowy sections now. The free snowing sections in the Sinnoh region. Now let's just say for this now I'll just say this. Now I consider the snow to not be as tedious as the mud was in the Great Marsh, as the Great Marshes of muddy areas, and also Route 213 as well. But although you can consider the snowy areas in Sinnoh region can be quite tedious to go through as well, because, well, let's just say there are some parts of the snow of the snow where you can't exactly where you can't exactly cycle or even run through them. So yeah, you really just have to rely on the slow movements. And especially, and especially when it comes to the snow that is like really super deep. Yeah, let's just say we are going to be going over the sections for these snowy sections for a while. Yeah, but anyways, now now that we are in the snowy sections of the region, which means is that that you can now catch some ice types, such as a Sneasel, Snorunt, and a brand new ice type and a brand new ice type that they introduced this generation, Snover. Now Snovers they do have an ability called Snow Warning. Now it's basically the same thing as it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing like a Sandstream, but however instead of sandstorms, it actually causes hail to appear instead. So yeah, let's just say whenever you're around Snovers, which means that there is gonna be constant hail going on. Oh yeah, it's right, and if you're considering battling every single trainer all throughout the snowy sections of this region, then you're gonna be seeing a lot of hail happening. And look at this, everyone. We have encountered the brand new evolution, the brand new evolution they actually gave to Ambipom, called Ambipom. And the only way for you can evolve your Ambipom into Ambipom is that it has to know the move double hit first. Yeah, it actually makes sense for it to evolve that way, since Ambipom actually now has two tails, and we're actually gonna get into another encounter that we haven't actually met yet in this game, and it just happens to be a Porygon2. Yep, that's right, the evolved form of Porygon. Yep, it is. It's one, and now it's more circle-like. And now it's more circle-like now. How about that? Anyway, now, Now, hoping that this Porygon2 does not have recover, because I know none of my Floatzel's moves are super effective and all that, but I just honestly hope that it just doesn't have recover. Oh, god damn it, it does! I should have thought that it would have had recover. I should have known that it would have had that move. Great, we're gonna be here for a while. Or unless if I wanted to switch out for either my Straptor or my Float or my Straptor, I could do that, but since my Float still needs experience, I may still have this battle on his hands. But I don't think it's gonna be working that well because Porygon2 just loves to keep on using recover. Boy. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Well, hopefully with my healing knob, we'll probably stop the Porygon2 from actually healing, from actually healing itself. Oh, conversion 2. I wonder why it used that. And I wonder why even has that move in the first place. Huh. Whatever. Anyways, well, hopefully it can at least keep that up, and hopefully that it just no longer just bans recover. Oh, for God's sake! How does it freaking predict? How can it freaking predict that why not? Once it going to attack, then it just used like a conversion 2. And then when I actually am attacking, it just like it just now uses to recover. Like, how in the world does that even work? I just don't get how in the world does that work. Oh, come on, Floatzel, I want you to beat this thing. You need the experience so you can actually catch up to the others. Come on. Goddamn Porygon2! How many recovers do you have, for God's sake? Look, I know you probably have plenty of recovers, but still though, you shouldn't look, you probably have around 10 or 20. Which is a bitch! Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while if my Floatzel doesn't happen to kill it, and the Porygon2 just doesn't happen to use to recover! And there it is again! With recovers! Fucking Porygon2s, man. Although I shouldn't really hate Porygon2 that much, since I actually did have one for a while, like every time that I replayed Pokemon Ranger like your Guardian Signs. I mean, that Porygon2 was actually really was a really reliable asset in that game. Yeah, it really was actually. But it's just that this Porygon2 just doesn't stop using goddamn recover. Jeez. For God's sake, Porygon2, you stuck with the covers. Look, I get it. Look, I get it. You want your HP to be, still be the green help, but still though, come on. And get this, I'm actually almost on a surf for God's sake, because of you. Finally, a crit happens. Thank you. What took you so long, crits? I really wanted you in that fight, but then now you just decided to show up. Like, wow. Okay, now with that travesty over, however, I will say this, for this snowy sections, if you feel like that you wanted to heal up your Pokemon and you don't have enough healing items, and you don't have enough healing items to how to do just that, there is a little house, there is a house on this route, where you can actually fully heal up your Pokemon again. So you don't have to constantly just have to go back to either Eterna or Eterna City, or Celestic Town, in order for you to actually to go back to where you to go back to where you to where you were. Although if you did happen to run out of healing items, then yeah, you would have to go back to Eternal City just so you can actually get more items. Yeah, there's that. But anyways, now this Tropius is really giving my Floatzel a hard time right now because yeah, since my Floatzel is a water type, so it obviously makes sense. Yeah, so it obviously makes sense that it would be. But anyways, boom! Now my Floatzel is now level 46. How's that? Good. Okay, now defeated Laura. Huh? Yeah, huh indeed, huh? How could a water type? How could a water type of I just defeated grass type? Oh, well, guess what? It just did right there in front of your face. How do you like that? How do you like that, huh? Anyways, now moving on. Now after we battle this trainer, we should see that house. Now we should see that house that I was talking about. Oh yeah, speaking of said traders, now he actually has a ski. He actually has a set of skis, which does actually help him actually get through the snow. Which also begs the question: why don't we why don't we have any skis? Then we could have easily just gone over the snowy sections a hell of a lot more easier. Jeez. Well, at least with the Mammoth Swine ride in like X and Y snowy area, at least they actually had a reason for the snow to actually for that snow to actually be so goddamn tall that you only had to run. That you can only ride that you could only ride other Mammoth Swine for. Yeah. But anyways, now there was the house I just mentioned. Now you got your Pokemon Hinta. I always play for keeps. This is practice. Now I believe after this guy, that is when we're actually gonna be going to the next route. So after I'm done with this trainer, that is when I'm gonna be ending up this part. Anyways, now his first Pokemon, Mr. Mime. I hope you really do like my flamethrowers. Oh, you actually survived it, and now you're using Light Screen. Although I do have a move that can just like instantly break it. Alright, let's go for Brick Break. Yep. And Light Screen gone. Goodbye, Mr. Mime. No more of your that shall be it for all of your Reflects and Light Screens, bitch. How you like that, huh? Okay, now the next Pokemon is Scyther. How come you have a Scyther when we saw that guy in the Candlelight Gym just happen to have a Scizor? Shouldn't you have a Scizor at this point too? I mean, honestly, at this point, I think you really should have. I mean, you are in Ace Trainer, right? I mean, at this point, you really should. At this point, you really should have a Scizor at this point, right? Well, unless if you don't have a Metal Coat to evolve it. Oh, and speaking of said Pokemon that can only evolve with that actually needs an evolution on it to evolve. Here we have a Dusclops. Yeah, Dusclops, baby. Yeah. Honestly, honestly, guys, I really do like Dusclops. Yeah, and I just really love it says Dusclops. Yeah, honestly, I really do. Yeah, honestly, I really do like that about Dusclops. Okay, now my Luxray confused, so hopefully you'll be able to hit it. Come on, Luxray. Unfortunately, you do not. Shot cost Dusclops a shot punch. Okay, as long as you did it, as long as you don't use say a Destiny Bond, we should be okay. Although with this hail, if my Luxray happens to hit himself again, which he does, hopefully with this hail we'll be able to knock it out. And it actually missed with a Will-O-Wisp. Huh, how about that? Okay, come on, Hail. Come on, Hail. Oh, come on, Hail. Knock him out. Oh, almost, dude. Crap. Ah, really? And my luxury hit itself. And my luxury hit itself yet again. What the hell? Yeah, finished. Scooty, shut up, Punchy. Shut up, again. Now, now this Hail should be able to knock him out. And bam, bam. Bam, bam. There we go. There we go. Dusclops is now out. Thank you. That was an excellent battle. Thank you very much. It actually was. It actually was an excellent fight. Thank you. Okay, now after we get my Porygon healed up right here, and there we go. There we go. And there we go. And now shall we do this part? Now shall we continue over the next part? So till then, see you guys next time.